Handed to. Well done. Let's talk about the record just for a second.
I've seen you since last time.
Yeah, I know. That happens, I'm afraid. Just talk about the record just for a little bit, because the songwriting duties. Can you pull those apart? Are they, or is that a very hard question?
You can, I guess, but you can't so much with us on that record. Being married, it changes the dynamic. Normally when you write with someone else and you're creative with someone else, you have to arrange time and you sit down and it's a purposeful act. But because we were in a living situation, it was not like that. We would just kind of write whenever things happen. So we wrote separately more on Wreck and Ruin than we did on Rattle and Bones, because we argued so much on Rattle and Bones that we thought it was better to not write together so much. So we wrote separately, but then there's this whole grey area where just the lines get blurred, so we didn't really know in the end who wrote what and who made what, and it takes a long time to write a record, you know. So by the time you get to record it, you sit down and think, well, who wrote this song and who wrote that song? We forgot. So we basically just said we both wrote the whole thing, but we don't really remember who came up with ideas. Who, you know, it's very different. I love writing with people. I write with a lot of different people, but it's never the same as writing with partner. That's always going to change it, the dynamic. You know?
It is, and look, I don't want to dive into your personal
go for it.
Life at all, but you guys aren't together anymore.
No.
Right? Yeah. Okay. So is this, in its heart, is this a breakup album?
If it is, it was some kind of fortune telling, like a future.
Yeah, but music has a capacity to do that. It can be very prescient.
The more I find I don't really listen to albums that I've made once they're made. I don't really listen to them again, but I've gone back and heard this record since, because the American record label sent me a vinyl and I wanted to hear what it sounded like on vinyl, and I put it on, and that did occur to me. There were so many moments on that record that were signalling things that, you know, came further down the road. It was interesting, you know.
Now, I just seem to remember, I don't have a very good memory, it's very hazy, but I seem to remember somewhere down in the path, the mists of time, you used to like a bit of indie rock and roll as well, Shane Nicholson.
Yeah, that's a lifetime ago.
It is a lifetime ago.
I still do.
Yeah, well, do you ever play any indie rock?
I do. Got a little kind of band on the side that we, you know, for fun. I miss those days of having a band that used to just set up in a garage and have fun. It's great having music as a career, and I'm thankful for that every day. The one thing it does is you lose that connection to how it was when you first started, which was just you and a bunch of mates in a garage, you know. So I have a band, I do that. You know, I hang out in the garage and we jam, we play indie rock, we play Elephant Gun songs and, you know, that kind of Violetina, you know, people that we used to know, you know, a lifetime ago, and we still kind of reminisce, and just, it's a bunch of 37-year-old, you know, morons really, but we just have a lot of fun. Yeah, I still miss that.
All right, well, congratulations. Do we have any questions for Shane before he goes tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Nicholson going once, going twice, going 3 times. Please put your hands together and thank him. He's a beautiful man.
Thank you.